Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited for tonight's call. I'm Kelsey Patterson, Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I just got to tell you that you are in for a treat if you're watching this. I have one of my dear friends, Jordan Reynolds, on the call with me tonight. She is a senior Ruby ambassador, and she's 20 years old. And let me tell you, I joined this company at 23, and if I would have joined it at 19 or 20, I could only imagine what my life would be in store for me. Now, not only that, but Jordan's also a kinesiology major, so she deals with health, not only with her business, but in her education. And I'm so excited to hear what else she has. I'm sure that we're going to have some questions and things like that afterwards. So when she gets done, she's also going to give you a challenge, something that she thinks is going to help you be that much more successful. So without further ado, Jordan, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Awesome. Hi, guys. I'm so excited to be here. I kind of just joined Plexus. It wasn't even for a business. It was just to get my products cheaper. I joined my freshman year in college. I was 19 years old. I was kind of looking for something to help me lose the senior 10 that I gained my senior year of high school. I came into college really not confident at all. My eating habits were awful. I've been teaching Zumba for almost 4 years, but I've really not been living out the whole healthy lifestyle thing, but I've been doing awesome with fitness. But I'm like basically the example of you cannot outwork a bad diet. I was a softball player, as a cheerleader, and I was teaching Zumba classes, and I gained a lot of weight my senior year of high school. So I came into college really not confident, and so I was sitting kind of in a healthy life skills class my freshman year, and my teacher was talking about the freshman 15, and I was thinking, I'm going to gain that and then some if I don't figure out what's going on. So that's when I saw my friend Susie McCall posting on Facebook. I'd known Susie and Chris since I was 8. Her son and my brothers played baseball together. So I thought, what is this plexus stuff? I've tried stuff before. Nothing's really worked for me. So I thought, why not? So I went to her house. I got a trial pack. And by day 2, I ended up loving it. And so I wanted all the products because I was like, okay, I've tried 2, so I absolutely love it. So I joined as an ambassador. I didn't think the business was for me. I didn't think it was even an option for me because I was a freshman. I was doing college full time, teaching Zumba. I was in a couple organizations. I didn't have time for it, so I thought. But God obviously had other plans. So I kind of started taking products. I loved how I was feeling. I wasn't tired all the time anymore. I had energy again. I wasn't craving all the junk food that I used to crave. I was eating salad and a bunch of other weird stuff that I never even thought that I would crave. I was craving water, which is what most people talk about when they talk about plexus. They crave water. I just loved how I was feeling. I was getting sick a lot before plexus, and I haven't really been sick since. I don't think that's a coincidence at all. I was also sleeping in my car between classes because I couldn't sleep really well. And now I don't have that problem. I ended up losing 15 pounds in 2 months. And I'm 5 feet tall, so losing 5 pounds is really hard, but losing 15 is like next to impossible. And so I lost 15 pounds, and people just started asking me, what are you doing? And I could not tell them what I was doing. So I started kind of sharing about my own story on Facebook to my friends and my family, and then sharing my friends and my family's story too. And it's gone from there. God has really taken this above and beyond what I ever thought it could be. I started tithing in December of 2013, and my business started to skyrocket after that. So I know that God definitely has his hand on this business completely. It's been really awesome. I have the best team, the best support. They're amazing. I went Senior Ruby last September right before Leaders Retreat, and that was really, really fun. All the trips and everything are really great, but I love getting to help people, and I think that's just the best part about this job is to be able to help people get their lives back and get off medications and just be able to feel better about themselves. I think that's the best part, and I love getting to help people with financially and stuff, and just to see really what Plexus can do for them, whether it be health, finances, or anything like that. It's really awesome. I had an eating disorder too. That's another part of my story I haven't shared yet. A big part is I was anorexic for 2 years, from age 14 to age 16, and it was really hard. So it's this extremely psychological like disorder, and so coming from that to being a binge eater when I was a senior, and then going into college not really confident. One of the biggest things Plexus has really given me is just that confidence that I've never had. And I finally can say that I have like a healthy relationship with food. And which, if you've ever known anybody that's gone through that, or if you yourself gone through it, then it's extremely weird to be able to say that, because I never thought that would be a possibility for me, or to have like a positive body image. And so I love getting to help people in that area too, and getting to share that, because it's hard, but it's been really amazing, and I love that Plexus has given me that. Trying to see here. So I'm now almost a junior in college. I was in a sorority my freshman year, and I ended up joining a different one my sophomore year. So I really pulled, I know I'm really indecisive. So I've pulled a lot of resources from my Zumba students, family, friends, school. I work it whenever I can, whether I'm between classes or I'm in class, which probably isn't the best thing to do, but I'm in class working it. Just adding people to my Facebook, adding people to Instagram and Twitter. Social media has really been where I've built my business. And if you're not utilizing that, then you're doing a disservice to yourself, because it's an amazing tool. So many people need our products. So I definitely think that a big thing is posting every day. If you can, sharing with people, it's a big thing too. If you're in college and you're wondering, is this possible for me? Absolutely. I was 19 years old. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and it's become so huge. I paid $34.95 to join as an ambassador, and it's definitely paid off. I'm so blessed to be able to do what I do, and I love it. A challenge that I would give you guys would be to go all in. I know you might hear that all the time, and you're like, okay, I will, definitely this time. But I think that we always brush it off and we're like, oh, the first few days, I got this. And then we kind of throw it to the side because things get in the way. But one of my team members, Shonda Spencer, she put out this amazing video today about how people always say, oh, I'll join Plexus whenever such and such is over, or tax season's over, or school gets out. I just don't have time. The truth is that things will never slow down in your life. You're always going to have something that's going on. So if you look back 10 years from now and you're like, oh my gosh, I missed it, you're going to kick yourself. So my big challenge would be to go all in. Just do it. What are you waiting for? You never know what can happen. Life's never going to slow down. And so that's really my challenge for you guys. And if you're on the fence about joining, just do it. It'll pay off. I'm definitely a testament to that. So I would just tell you guys to just do it and go all in. Freaking.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't unmute myself. I'm pushing and pushing and pushing. So I'm guessing that trial packs are a huge part of your business. How do you feel about trial packs and things like that? Do you hand them out like Susie handed out to you? How do you approach that?
I definitely use trial packs a lot. It's $10 a trial pack. I usually use the 3 days just to see how people like the taste and everything. And it tastes like a cherry Tootsie Pop. How could they not like it? So that's really what I do. I always carry like 3 in my purse. I like the Slim and the Block now since they're really cute packaging. So I really carry those everywhere.
It's all about the looks. You're definitely below, you're definitely a teenager if it's if it's all about the looks. Or if you're not a teenager, you're just young. I can totally. I think that it's great that you started when you were a freshman in college. I started, as we were talking a little bit, I started as a full-time student. I was in dental hygiene school, and so it was a little bit different, but a little bit. I totally get what you're saying. It's like, one, is this real? And then 2, it's like, what in the world did I get myself into? Because it's like, I have so much to do, and you want me to talk to you about this? But I love how you said that you just did it, and you just went all in, and you didn't let anything get in your way. And so can you talk to us a little bit about how it was being young, and if you approached people your age or older, or how you went about that?
Yeah, I have a lot of older people on my team. I teach Zumba, so a majority of my friends are a lot older than me, and they have been ever since I was 17 when I started teaching. Shonda Spencer, like I mentioned before, she's like in her 30s. We're really good friends. So she has a lot of her group on my team. And then my other ambassador, Linda, she's 61 years old. She retired from landscaping, and her team is huge too. So they're both senior golds. I have a lot of young people on my team. I have a lot of old people. It's a huge mixture of people. It's awesome. Talking to people, if I usually try to make relationships before, just so they're not like, oh, you're trying to sell me something. I do coffee dates a lot with people that I'm kind of prospecting, whether it be Zumba students or anybody really in college at all. So I do a lot of coffee dates, hang out with people, and then definitely add them to Facebook. That's what I do.
So a question I have about that is, so kids that are your age or students that are your age, do you present the business or the products, or do you fill them out? How do you approach that?
Majority of them just really want to lose weight. Some of them have a lot of other issues, but majority want to lose weight and they want the energy. So I really present the products, and then I also tell them that they get basically 3 or 4 of their friends or family that they want to order, then their products will basically be paid for, and then it will go from there. So it kind of presents it in a way that's not so scary and not so time consuming, and then they end up loving it and they're all in. So
definitely, I love that. So a couple more things. I know that you're probably ready for me to shut up now, but about your tithing. So obviously you're a Christian and you believe, and what about praying over your team? Have you seen results from that? Can you give us a little insight on that side?
I have, yeah. I definitely think that's a really important too, for sure. I didn't really do that in the beginning and I really regret it, but now I definitely pray over my team and over just what we're doing, and that we can kind of reach more people and get our products out there, because the masses need our products.
Definitely. I love that. And I absolutely love your challenge Go All In. Did you go to convention in Dallas last year?
I did, yeah. It was really fun.
Can you tell me about your experience at convention? Like, did it give you belief? Did it give you what? Like tell me what you did.
Okay, it is so crazy. I was a Ruby when I went to convention last year. And even then, I really wasn't confident as a leader. I honestly wasn't even going to go because I really didn't feel like I was as a leader there. So I ended up going with some friends, long story short. I ended up loving it. I came out of there totally all in, believing in our products, believing in our team. It was so much fun getting to just meet people on my team that I had never even met yet, other than Facebook and just calling and stuff. It was really fun. They really go all out with the training, the parties. If you can get there, you need to get there, because it will totally make you go all in and really give you that belief. I mean, I'm so excited for this year, all the speakers that they're announcing. I can't wait. I know it's going to be even better than last year.
I know, I'm so pumped. I can hardly handle it, really. It's like a little kid inside. It's like, ooh, we go to convention. Ooh, we go to convention. So what about meetings? Do you guys do meetings with your team? How do you do that?
We've done a couple meetings here. We have one coming up in 2 weeks in May. We're really excited for it. We haven't really done a lot. We have Chris and Susie who are local, so they do a lot of meetings, and so we usually bring our team to those. And then Jen Hawkins has come a few times this past year, and we've taken a lot of our team to that too. So we're just now kind of starting to do a lot of trainings and a lot of meetings. So I'm really excited to see kind of what comes out of those.
For sure. What about going to other people's meetings? Have you seen growth or development? What have you seen from that?
I've seen that the people that go are the ones that are successful and really the ones that are pushing it. I've always heard from you and from a lot of other people that the ones that show up go up, and leaders are born at events, and I totally believe that, because if you're there and you go to at least one meeting a month, you're going to be on fire for it. You're going to have the belief, you're going to be excited because you're surrounded by like-minded people, and so you're going to want to just keep sharing it, and you're going to be really excited about the products. And I mean, I think that those are definitely important things to do, is to surround yourself with people that are going to make you go the extra mile.
Awesome. So somebody that's going to push you, an accountability partner almost.
Yeah.
That's huge for me. I have a couple, of course. My mom's a diamond and things like that, and so she kind of keeps me on my toes. I'll get a text message, Kelsey, have you done this today? And it's like, yes, ma'am. So it's so great to find young, like-minded people that understand the reality of what they have in their hand. So a few things that I just want to make sure is that you make calls and you make coffee dates and you make these extra efforts to do with people instead of just focusing on social media. And I think that that's huge because social media is so easy. And then it's like, let's go the extra step. And then you get a good mixture whenever you go the extra step and you do coffee and tea and, the calls instead of just social media. I think that that's a good balance. And I think that that's great. I love the fact you pointed about convention, about how you gave you confidence in it. It made you relate to your team a little bit better, and that's so exciting for me. So any of you out there that haven't registered for convention, you need to do that. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be amazing. Don't wait. It's not gonna get any better than convention. And then meetings, I'm pretty sure we stay on the same page about that, of how important it is. It fills you up. It's so amazing to go to meetings, and don't just go to meetings. Like, bring people with you, bring your downline with you, bring some prospects with you, and that is so huge because it's going to build their belief. It's going to give what you have validity. And you want validity so that way that they can see what you're saying is truth and real. And so, again, thank you so much, Jordan. I love your testimony. I love your challenge, and I adore you as a person. So I just want to say thank you so much for being on the call with me tonight. And I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you at convention.